Hi everyone, Sharon here with Max Senior. Recently, one of the bird watching trips took us to the Borges Ranch in Walnut Creek, and I didn't even know that place existed. So here we are all assembling, and look, we have a gentleman with us. That's fairly unusual, and look at this beautiful tree. I don't know what that is, but it sure was pretty. And most of the members have their own binoculars. And once again, I had a very difficult time really finding the birds that they were seeing and adding to the list. But I just focused on the beauty of the scenery around there. Look at that oak tree, isn't that gorgeous? And they had so many wonderful, wonderful old implements and tools and wagons, and I just love stuff like that. Look at that old tractor. Isn't that amazing? And there's this was a really cool, almost like a little museum of how things used to be in yesteryear in the farming communities. And this was one of my favorites, a 2-ton Caterpillar with a crank front. Isn't that great? So this time what I did was I just took as many videos as I could of the surroundings because they were so interesting to me. But when I was putting the video together, I wanted to identify the birds with their images from the internet and also the sounds they make. So here we go. Here's the birds that we located that day. Our next outing took us to what Ben refers to lovingly as Legoland, but for me, I call it Star Wars Land because those big white cranes that you see when you go across the Bay Bridge always remind me of those creatures in Star Wars. And the first bird I saw that I could get my camera on were these geese. I think they're Canadian geese, and they're really everywhere. And look how close the city was. Of course, I have my camera on close up, but it just really felt like it was right there across the water. I had never been to this part of West Oakland, but it's a beautiful little nature walkway around that part of the bay, and there's a lot of shorebirds. And here, I think these are, I don't know if that's the great egret, but Ben helped me identify all the different birds that we saw that day. And once again, there was close to 30 birds, 30 different species. I just think they are great looking. I love the water birds. Maybe because I can see them better than birds when we're out in the countryside. So without further ado, let me get to the birds that we identified that day.